The Yankees, 9 in a row. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Let's air it out. This Yankees team is really good.
We are now into May, and the New York Yankees are the best team in Major League Baseball. They started 7-6. The world was ending, and they've rattled off 9 in a row. Spare me that it hasn't been against the best teams in the world. I don't care. Winning 9 in a row in the fashion that they have is very, very impressive. They've scored over 7 runs a game on their 9-game win streak. The offense has awoken. Gary Cole has awoken. Aroldis Chapman's at the back end doing his thing. Look, they start 7-6. Everybody's worried. Everybody's concerned. Everybody's laughing at the Yankees. Their fans are worried. And then they rattle off this 9-game win streak. And the New York Yankees are the best team in baseball. They have the best record in baseball. It has been fun to watch. Everybody in this lineup has seemingly turned it around from a start they were having. Anthony Rizzo is off to a ridiculous start. Reached base in 11 straight games entering Sunday. Aaron Judge on Sunday hit 2 bombs. Anthony Rizzo is on fire to start the year. 9 bombs, 21 RBIs, a monster. April, 273, 391 on base percentage, 9 home runs, and 21 RBIs for Anthony Rizzo in April. The first baseman that the New York Yankees seemingly fell back on. He was the fallback option from Freeman and Olsen. Well, look what he's doing to start the year. Remarkable. Aaron Judge turned it around. I don't want to say struggling out of the gates. The season's still young. But the first week or so was a little slower for him. Now he's turned it around. Tons of bombs lately. 7 bombs in his last 8 games. Unbelievable. Anthony Rizzo, as we just talked about, leading the majors in home runs, 5th in slugging percentage, 2nd in total bases, tied for 2nd in RBIs. This team is fun. DJ LeMahieu heating up. Heading into Sunday, batting .301. Aaron Hicks, .306. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the shortstop that they end up acquiring, kind of a head-scratcher amongst a lot of people. He's hitting over .300 entering Sunday. I mean, this team, for all the grief they get when they struggle, they deserve the praise right now. Everybody wants to talk about that Blue Jays team in the AL East, and they should be talked about. But the Yankees are leading that charge. The Yankees are the best team, the best record in baseball. Entering Sunday, they were 3rd in Major League Baseball in runs per game, 2nd in home runs, 2nd in team ERA, and 1st in fielding percentage. That's covering the whole spectrum, folks. Hitting, pitching, defense. If you do all those things well, what do you get? Well, you get the best team in baseball. You get the best record, the best winning percentage in baseball. Gary Cole is back over his last 2 starts, 12 2/3, 0 earned runs, and 15 punch-outs in his last 2 starts. We were talking about how good this Yankees rotation was before Gary Cole was even into form. They've been good elsewhere. Everybody else has been picking up the slack. Nasty Nestor Cortez, Jordan Montgomery, Severino. Those guys are picking up the slack. Now Gary Cole is rolling, and this team is just complete. Offense, defense, pitching. What is going on in New York City with the Yankees and the Mets is incredible. But this Yankees team, they're the tops in Major League Baseball, and that is pretty impressive to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think anybody looking at this Yankees team right now and how they're constructed would be like, yeah, this is a pretty good Yankees team, but we didn't know they were going to be this good like this. I mean, me and you were talking a couple weeks ago, and we're just like, I don't know if the Yankees have it. They're just missing something. It's not like they added anybody or added anything. Joey Gallo's still not hitting to his potential. Like, is this Yankees team a legit contending Yankee squad? I mean, we haven't seen a legit contending Yankee squad in a couple years, but these guys seem to have all the pieces, and they're on 9-game win streak out of nowhere. It's just like, hey, randomly, Yankees won 9 straight. It's like, oh, wow, this is impressive.
Yeah, look, it's the New York Yankees. We're all used to them getting whatever free agent they want and shelling out all of their money, and that's how they win games, by going to get the Freddie Freemans or the Carlos Correa or the Matt Olson, and that didn't happen. So naturally, the question becomes, okay, well, what are we going to be this year? Well, I'll tell you what you're going to be. You're a team that has Aaron Judge, who should be the captain of the New York Yankees. You have Giancarlo Stanton, former MVP. You have Garrett Cole. I mean, DJ LeMahieu is a perfect fit in that lineup. He's a high average guy. Everybody else drives the ball out of the yard. You have Joey Gallo, who obviously struggling, but when he gets hot, he can be one of the best hitters in baseball. I'm excited. I love watching him when he gets hot. That's what the Yankees are. Okay, so yeah, they didn't go get the big star. They had the pieces already to win. Then you bring in a Josh Donaldson who brings a grit, a fire, a passion, an energy to the team. He was a perfect fit. And then you bring in guys that can help defensively, Kiner Falefa, who's been doing well offensively. So yes, this is a different Yankee. This team is run differently than we've expected. Different than the Yankees that I grew up watching. That would just buy their way to whatever they wanted to get done. Than the late 90s, early 2000s Yankees. This is different. They believed in the team they had on the field. They believed it was capable of winning. They added a couple of pieces, Rizzo, Donaldson, Kiner Falefa, that they believed were the perfect fit to bring it all together. And as of the beginning of May through April, how are you going to argue with it? It's been great. Now they're off and running. The superstars are being superstars. The role players are doing incredible at it. So yeah, I like what this Yankees team is. They have all the capability of winning. They have the firepower that they need to win. The sky is the limit for this team. When they're hot, they're really hot. But when the Yankees are cold, they can be really cold. But they have the potential to be just as good. And they, at the end of April, had the best record in all of Major League Baseball. Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.